what up? It's your boy True Masterson, also known as Aaron with True Masterson Gaming and Fitness. I figured we were going to try something new today. Maybe start a new series on the channel called The Ride Home. Just me and you guys having a little chit chat while I'm on my way home from work. Maybe talk about our day, how it went, the idiots we have to work with, the idiots we have to work for, you know, that sort of thing. So, I don't know. Guess we'll start off by saying how late I was running this morning. Sort of sucks getting up at 3 in the morning, getting ready, going to the gym, rushing home, and working out, rushing home, getting ready again, and then rushing to work. And then when you work at a place you don't really enjoy to work, that makes the day that much worse. But I'm trying to do this new thing where I'm staying positive. It hasn't quite taken hold. It's only been 2 days. But I keep telling myself every day that things are going to get better. My camera's going to stay in place. And, yeah. Definitely going to have to get a mount for this little venture. So I don't have to sit and try to hold my camera. All I have is a bendable tripod right now, and I have it sort of sitting in the side there. Hopefully the shot gets a little better and I don't wreck while trying to do this. Definitely going to have to get a mount, because this sort of sucks. Alright, let's try this. We'll just try holding it on the way home, huh? Now, don't get me wrong, I have my hand rested, but still. It's probably going to be a little shaky. But anyway, so as I said in my previous videos, if you've watched them, I'm a certified welder. I work 5 days a week, 7 to 3:30 at a semi-local welding firm. And it's just hard, dirty, nasty work, and I don't appreciate it anymore. I really don't. It's just getting to be too much. I mean, at first, when I first started welding, I was really into it, working with my hands. Like, gives you a great sense of accomplishment. It really does. When you're building these big tanks or crane parts or scissor lift components, vacuum trucks, you name it, I've pretty much made it at this point in life. But it's just getting to be too much. And I thought I had a new job. It was another welding job, but I thought I had another job, and it ended up falling through. It was through a temporary agency, and I feel the way it all worked out, the temporary agency screwed me over, but I'm not quite sure. And since that happened, at the job I have now, I ended up getting moved, right? And I know a lot of you guys probably have had this happen, where you get stuck working at the end of like a production line, or at, like, say, even if you're in fast food, like if you end up like at the register, you always got to fix the people's problems that were cooking the food. Or, you know, through the process up, you always, when you're at the end, you end up having to fix people's problems. And it's like, no matter what position I get put at, I'm always fixing the person's problems from before me. And it's getting old real fast. And I was at the very end of the sort of production line type thing we got going. And that was really bad. Now I'm one step back. One step up the production line, rather, and it's just miserable. I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm at the end or if I'm a step up or the whole way, unless I was completely at the beginning. And even if I was completely at the beginning, the parts that you get to make this stuff are usually messed up or wrong, or have something that needs done to them before you can actually work on them. It's ridiculous. But like I said, you got to try to stay positive. You got to try to keep your head in the game. Me, personally, I'm trying to keep my head on this YouTube journey. I'd really like to try to make something of it. I really would. So I'm hoping to reach some of you guys. Hopefully you're into my stuff. Hopefully you subscribe. I think I just spit on the camera, and if I did, I apologize. I didn't mean to spit at you guys. So, this is going to be the test run of a series that I'm going to call The Drive Home. As I said, it will be Monday through Friday. While I'm on my way home, I have a good 20-25 minute drive home. I figure it'll give me a good time to just BS with you guys. You know, like I said, let you know how my day went, or whatever. Whatever the case may be, whatever's going on. Speaking of whatever's going on, I am pretty excited today in the, like, as I like to call it, if you guys watch my early videos, the most beautiful toilet bowl in the world, Johnstown, Pennsylvania, because it is really beautiful here. Don't get me wrong. It's full of hills and mountains and woods, and it's very picturesque. It's very beautiful, but it is also very depressed. It is also drug-ridden. Ugh, it's bad. And if I wouldn't have got my act together years ago when I did, I probably wouldn't be sitting here making videos for you guys right now. But, as I was saying, I am super excited. It is Johnstown's annual Halloween parade this evening, and I am supposed to go pick up the girls, my twins. If you didn't know, I have twin daughters, Ariana Jean and Adriana Lynn. And we are supposed to go to the Halloween parade and get some candy and check out the floats. So that should be a good time. It's always, anytime I'm with my daughters, I am super elated. I am super happy. Like, I truly live and breathe for my little girls, and that's why I'm doing this YouTube thing. I'm hoping to make some extra money so I can give them a better life. Tell you what, my hand from gripping this tripod is starting to hurt like a bad mamma jamma. It's getting cold around here now. Definitely getting chilly out. Hence the hoodie. Winter is coming. Jon Snow. I gotta get back into Game of Thrones. I don't know if any of you guys watch Game of Thrones, but like, I don't know if any of you guys remember a website called Rainier Tomeo. It used to be all bootleg TV shows and movies, and there was stuff from HBO. The whole Breaking Bad series was on there. I actually watched all of Breaking Bad. I think that was 5 or 6 seasons, 13 episodes apiece, all on my phone, because I have unlimited internet on my phone, and that was the only thing I had at the time. I didn't have internet at the house. I didn't have a laptop. So I watched all of Breaking Bad from start to finish on my cell phone. I couldn't help it. I was completely addicted. But back when Rainier Tomeo was still up and running before the guy got caught, I don't know if you guys know this, but a little food for thought, a little tidbit of knowledge I can give you. If you are familiar, you might know what happened, but Rainier Tomeo was actually like a Korean guy. He was Asian. I do remember that much. And Rainier Tomeo was actually his full name, and that's how they ended up catching him. Like, I guess, like, over there, like, piracy is like a big deal, or they were trying to catch him for a really long time, and like, every time they would just about get him, he would already have moved. And I guess, I don't know if he was making money off of it or if he was just doing it on the side, but that's how they ended up catching him. The idiot's full name was Rainier Tomeo. Now, I wish they wouldn't have, because I absolutely love that website. Because at the house, I have extremely basic cable, like 1 through 23. And like I said, at the time, I had no internet. So having that to watch was clutch, definitely. But like I said, he did end up getting caught. But I need to get back into the Game of Thrones. I watched season, I think, 1 through 4, 1 through 5 again on my cell phone at the time. And amazing show. Amazing. Really into Game of Thrones. Tell you what, my hand is super crampy right now, so if the phone starts swaying a little too much, I apologize. I will go somewhere today and I will get a good mount for my phone, one of those flexible jobs that sort of like moves it where I can position it good for the new series called The Ride Home. Or maybe I should call it The Ride Home with Drew Masterson, or The Ride Home with Aaron, or just The Ride Home. Maybe if somebody ends up watching this, you could leave me a comment and let me know what you think. But I think it's a pretty good idea. I mean, just having the opportunity to BS. I can give you updates on my YouTube channel as well. Like, got off to an okay start as far as watch time, but I stalled out at 6 subscribers. They're probably just people that I know that were nice enough to subscribe, because I did post it on my personal Facebook page, like, hey guys, I got it up and running, check me out, please subscribe. And shortly after that, I ended up with 6 subscribers. So I'm hoping that you guys are into this. I'm hoping that I can find something that piques a lot of people's interest, because like I said, I have such a creative side, and I haven't had the opportunity to use it in a while, and I never really tried to use it with video. So regardless if I make it anywhere or not, I am having a blast doing this and just trying new things like this. And hopefully my camera's facing not too far up right now. It sort of looks like it may be, but I don't know. I'm just having a great time. If I have any black boogers coming out of my nose, I apologize. Like I said, this is going to be me raw, uncut, on the way home from work, Monday through Friday. And I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to take off. So anyway, back to the people I work with. Man, like, it's just something else. It really is. Working with a kid right now, and he is, I don't know if it's just him or if he's just that slow, but he just, like, it's like, I don't know if any of you have ever worked with somebody that just refuses to keep up with the flow of things. It's so hard when you're stuck working with a person like that every single day. I mean, I know what I need to do. I need to be assertive, and I just need to, like, tell them, like, look, this is what you need to do. I'm not going to put up with it. Like, you got to keep up, blah, blah, blah. But it's just so much easier sometimes to sit there and fester. I'm sure you guys can relate. Like, it's easier to sit there and be mad and hold it in than to actually do something about it. But, as I said, working on being positive, and that's what I'm going to do. I need to let them know, like, hey, you got to keep up, Joe. His name ain't Joe. It's just, I don't know why I said Joe, but I said it. It sounded good. Like, you need to keep up, Joe. Joe Buddy, Joe Buttons, Joe Bro, Joe Blow from Nanny Glow. Nanny Glow is actually a place right out here by where I work. Sort of funny. Coming into beautiful downtown Johnstown. Maybe I can give you guys a shot. Maybe not. Trees still have pretty much... no, the trees are clearing out. The leaves are pretty much all gone by now, but some of them still are thick. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to give you guys a shot. It's weird. Everywhere you try to go when you're leaving Johnstown, you have to go way up a hill and then down. It's like we're up on top of a mountain, but down in a valley on top of the mountain. It's sort of weird. Yeah, I can't give you guys a real good shot right now. Plus, like I said, I got this tripod held with the Kung Fu grip, gripping her tight. But I don't know. So the YouTube thing again, I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm hoping that I can pique some people's interest and get them into what I'm doing, because I think that would just be amazing. And just the fact of being able to build a community around what I'm doing, I think that it's just amazing. It really is. I think it would be amazing. I can't even think of another word right now. Stupendous, fantastic, amazing, phenomenal even. So, yeah. Well, I do believe that it is getting a little too hot in my car. Yes, it is. And I don't have the heat on. I think that's just from the sun. I did have the temperature gauge turned to hot, but the blower wasn't on. So that probably contributed to my hotness right now, as well as this sun beating in the car. So I think we're going to end this episode here of the drive home, only because my hand is super cramped up, and I know the video isn't going to be that great today because of swaying and bouncing, because I'm trying to hold the camera in the tripod with my hand whilst my hand sits on top of the gear shift. So for now, if you're into this video, leave me a comment. Let me know if something like this you think it would be a good idea. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We're going to be doing all kind of fun lifting stuff and working out stuff and mental fitness stuff, and fitness stuff is what I'm getting at, is what we're going to be doing, as well as some awesome video playthroughs with video games, tutorials once we get that far. You name it, we'll be doing it as far as video games are concerned as well. So, and stuff like this, you know what I mean? A little splash of randomness. So please do consider subscribing, and we'll catch you tomorrow for the ride home.